We're talking about Sorg Jewelers in downtown Goshen and now on County Road 17 in Elkhart. And with me is President John Sorg along with Vice President Darren Sorg. And we're going to talk a little jewelry here today on the program Fresh. First going to talk to John a little bit about the great heritage and the rich tradition of Sorg Jewelers. John, good to see you. And boy, I tell you what, it is 4 generations now, isn't it, of Sorg Jewelers?
Yes, it is. My grandfather, Sigmund, started the business in 1900. Came from Hungary, then moved to Bremen, and then came to Goshen. And then we opened up a store in Elkhart.
Your father very instrumental in handing down that baton?
Yes, he was. Sid was my father, and he was the second generation. And he had a bunch of brothers in the business, and then he passed on his knowledge to me. I attained my own, and I'm starting to pass it on to my son Darren, who's the 4th generation.
Generations of ethical business practices, and with that comes the AGS, which is the American Gem Society?
Yes, American Gem Society. My father, we got into the AGS in 1960, my father did, and we've carried it on ever since. We've taken recertification exams every year, and so far we've passed them all. So we have to do that to our clients. It's only fair to them.
So it really does cut down on the riffraff, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. They're high ethical. We're only one of 4% of jewelers in the United States and Canada that belong to the American Gem Society.
Very interesting. Well, John, I'm going to turn and talk to your son, if that's okay.
Sure.
Darren Sorg. And Darren, talking to your dad about what you do and the ethics behind Sorg Jewelers. We mentioned this a bit ago, but really it's an industry, what you do here inside of an industry, isn't it?
Yeah, when you know, when people entrust us, and we're very humbled in the fact that when they entrust their jewelry with us, whether they leave it for repair or in a custom aspect where they have some old diamonds from past, or from if they want to just start from something from scratch, we can do that. I mean, handmade from a sketch to a hand casting, and from a green wax, from dental tools. We've got a master jeweler, very accomplished, in John Ecclesian, and he's award-winning. Has been published in our industry magazines, and so it's nice the fact where people can, if they want something different and unique and fresh, out of the box, so to speak, where it's not in the case or in a catalog, and if they can dream it, we can make it happen.
You've been doing it for a number of years, and since 1930 in this location. But Darren, talk a little bit about your prize new location on County Road 17. That is a beautiful, beautiful building.
Oh, thank you. We've been there for now 2.5 years, and one thing that we're just loving it. You know, new clientele that we get to meet and talk with every day. A little bit, I think, in both stores we're unique in the fact also where we're kind of like Cheers without the alcohol, where people we talk generations with clients, how their kids are, and we see these kids now growing up and from a little toddler to giving them suckers to now now they're on their iPod or something else on the TV that we have in the Goshen store or in the Elkhart store. So. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And one thing we stayed true with was bringing our 16-foot neon sign, Sorg Jewelers, on it to both locations. This has been there for quite some time. We brought the old one from the older store, and so now they're both in there. And one thing that's consistent is that whether it be this store or an Elkhart, whether it be the fresh and new store to this store and the rich heritage in this exact location, is that the clientele that come in, the client service that we deliver is exceptional.
Well, it is that Sorg neon sign that kind of connects the generations, wouldn't you say? And you'll find out more when you go to the Sorg Jewelers website. And Darren, it's very easy for people at home to go there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sorgjewelers.com. We're always trying to update it with new pictures and events that we have throughout the year and in the store. And so we're real proud of that website, and we try and be different and unique. And I think from other jewelry store websites, we try and accomplish that and try and keep it fresh.
All right, Darren Sorg, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Darren Sorg, Vice President. John Sorg, President. John, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
A pleasure to be here, both of you.
Thank you.
And again, if you'd like more information, you can go to the Sorg website or just check us out at myfresh.tv. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.